I tried the Hostinger website builder and it was amazing. I tried over 10 different landing page and website builders in my 7 years of experience here with affiliate marketing, and I have to say confidently that Hostinger is one of the best. I mean, it's super intuitive, super easy to use. It can serve a lot of different purposes. It has a lot of integrations with many different tools, and if you want to create an e-commerce site or a blog, you can do that very easily. Their support is also amazing. As a side note, I am a little scarred with Google Ads support, so anything better than that is amazing. However, the Hostinger support will respond very thoroughly to your questions very quickly, and they're very nice about it. And surprisingly, Hostinger is actually very, very affordable. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys exactly step by step as you watch behind my shoulder, how to create a Hostinger website so that you can have an amazing and professional website as well for your needs. Are you ready? What are we waiting for? Let's get straight into it. So the first thing you guys want to do is head over to go.ivanmana.com/Hostinger. Now, this is my affiliate link, and you guys are actually going to get a special discount if you sign up using this link. And in addition, I'm also going to give you a special discount code. Now, depending on what country you are in, you can head on over here and select the language. This is basically what you're looking at. So what you guys want to do is head over and select your plan. Any one of these plans are good. This is the most basic one. The reason why I wouldn't suggest this one is because it doesn't come with a free domain, and a free domain does indeed have at least a $10 value. If you want to buy a good .com domain, it'll usually cost you about $15 per year, right? So this is actually a really good deal. Yeah, for an extra $12 a year, you're getting about $15 off, or in this case it says 10, but some good domains are more expensive. So this plan really has everything you guys need. You can go over here and see. So it has the drag and drop website builder, AI creation. You can take a look. Like I said, it's amazing. Their support is really great. They do have a money back guarantee, 99.9% uptime guarantee. I personally haven't had any crashes in the few years that I've been using Hostinger. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna select this plan. So we're gonna click on add to cart over here. And we're just gonna follow the steps here. And over here, you guys can choose whether you want to pay just for 1 month or for several months. I do suggest you go with a 12-month option just because it'll actually be very, very cheap for you. And then you can always renew it later on, right? If you are confident that you're gonna stay for at least 4 years, then you can select this plan and you're gonna get 3 months free, okay? So take a look, choose the one that best suits your needs. And then I already have an account, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and log in, and then I'll show you guys what the next steps are. Okay, so I went ahead and logged in. For you guys, you can just enter your email and you will automatically create an account. So then over here, you guys can go in and add your payment method. So credit card, PayPal, whatever is easier for you. And then what you could also do is you can enter a coupon code. So it's gonna be 3588 with a coupon code IvanMana. If you click apply, you will get some dollars off. And why not? So in this case, you get $3 off. The more you spend, the higher the discount, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in and fill in all these details, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next page as we continue setting up our site. All right, so I went in and submitted the payment, and now it's gonna redirect us to the control panel where we're gonna go step by step and set up our plan. So here we are with now the initial setup process. So we're gonna click on start now, and we're gonna select create a website because that's what we're doing here. And then we're gonna select this option, all right? So I do have another video where I show you guys how to build a website using WordPress and Hostinger. In this case, we're gonna build a website using Hostinger AI in the Hostinger website builder, which is incredible, like I said. So we're gonna select that option. Now over here, we do get a free domain as part of this plan, which is amazing. So what we're gonna do is click on select over here, and we're gonna enter a domain. I do suggest you guys get a .com domain whenever you can. Looks more professional. And personally, for my paid ads, when I ran paid ads, a .com domain actually performed better than any other domain ending, right? Worst case scenario, you can always change it later on, no big deal. So let's try, let's say IvanMana, Hostinger.com. Let's see if that's available. We're gonna click search, and it is available. Looks good. So we're gonna click continue over here, and that's gonna be our domain for our site. So now we're just registering the site, redirecting to website builder, All right, and so here we are with the Hostinger website builder. So we can build a website using AI, which is gonna custom build your website depending on your website name, your brand, your description, or you can choose from pre-made templates. Pre-made templates, pretty straightforward. They'll give you templates, you preview them, and then you choose. So let's make it more interesting and create with AI and see what that looks like. So we're gonna enter a brand name. In this case, let's say Ivan Mana Inc. What's the website type? Let's suppose we want to make a blog and create affiliate blogs. So then over here, we can say, I help people make money online by writing different affiliate marketing blogs. And we're gonna click on create website. And now it's just gonna build a website for us. So we'll give it a few seconds here. And there you go, our website is ready, custom built for us, all right? And so this is your starting website. Now you can choose the template. So you have the options here at the bottom. There are different styles you can go with at the start. You can also choose style, you can choose different colors, choose different fonts. I actually like Oswald, that looks good. You can go into pages and you can add pages. You can go into elements and add elements. However, what you wanna do here is just find a template, find the style that works for you. So do you like this style more, the way this looks, or do you like this style more? And then we're gonna click on full edit mode. Now that we selected our style, let's suppose this is the one we like. And it's gonna load for a second, and then we're gonna see all the options here on the left-hand side, okay? So we don't need to take a tour because I'm your tour guide. And here we have all the options. If you want to see what all of them mean without having to hover over them, you can just click on header and you'll see what that is, okay? If you want to go back to all your different websites that you have, you can click here and click on back to my website. So we can keep it here so you guys have an idea. Now, if you guys have any questions throughout this process, you can just click here. Once this help page loads, you can click here again and just ask questions. So send us a message. They do typically reply in under 5 minutes. I've tested it different times, different occasions, and they have replied very, very quickly. So great support. If you guys have any questions, anything is unclear, you can just always ask them. So here's our site. It is not yet active. To do that, we'll have to click on go live and set up the domain. We'll do that once we're more ready. Let me show you how to edit this first, okay? So in general, this is really intuitive and really, really simple to use. So any element you like, you can take, you can move it anywhere you like on the page. They do have these little guides, these lines, right, that make it easy for you to figure out where it is or where to put them so it's even, for example, right? You could do that. If you want to edit anything, any block at all, you can just click on it and click on edit text, or in this case, if you want to edit image, you can click on edit image, edit section. Here you can click edit header, you can play with a logo, okay? So basically what I'm trying to show you is that it's very intuitive, very easy to use. Now, if you want to add a new element, you just click over here on the left-hand side, add element, and you just drag and drop. Very easy. And then you can move it and you can write your text. For example, let's suppose here we want to say, edit text. We'll say the best affiliate marketing resources, for example, okay? And then you can choose the style, you can choose the heading, you can change the font size. You don't have to pick any of the given ones. You can enter a number, let's say 30, and you can change your font here. So very intuitive, right? Everything is here. Everything that you need is very, very simple. You can click on more elements. If you want to add some social icons, you want to add a contact form, you want to add a gallery, you can do that as well. Add an image. Boom, and then here you can come in here. And then if we want to change this image, we're gonna click on edit image. We're going to replace image. And then here you can upload image, obviously, if you have one, have some images here. So images, my library, same thing. You can click on free images, and here you can search for some stock photo images, which are really cool because they're free and you won't get in trouble for using them. So let's type in affiliate marketing. And so let's suppose we wanna go in and select this image. Gonna click here, we're gonna click add to page. Again, very simple, guys, very, very intuitive, okay? So any element you wanna add, find from here, add element, and just add it. Now, a website comes with pages, right? There are different parts. About us, contact us page, home page, blog page, if that's what you want. So then what you wanna do is click here, pages and navigation, and you can add different pages here, and you can select which page you want to edit. So we can click on the home page and edit the home page. We can click on the blog page and edit the blog page. And very simple, again, you're just gonna click on add element and add whatever other elements you want to this page. Now, if you want to add more pages, very simple as well. You just click on add page over here and you select whatever you want, or you can add a new page, all right? So contact us page, for example, you can choose from their templates. Let's do this one. We'll name it contact. We'll click save. Let's add another page. Let's add an about us page. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a legal disclaimers page. Okay. So, and then what we're going to do is add a drop down for that. So we're going to add a new drop down. Let's name it. Let's click here, rename, and we're going to name it, let's say legal, for example. And then what we can do is we could add the privacy page, company name, Ivan Bana Inc. Let's click save. And then this is going to be our privacy policy. And let's add one more, let's say terms and conditions, for example. Again, Ivan Bana Inc. Going to click add page. We're going to hit save. And now we want to drag these into the drop down, right? So we can go in here, drag it. Sometimes it's a little tricky. You have to kind of try it a few times. Let's see. There you go. And then this one. There you go, like that. Okay. And so now let's go back to home, for example. Now we have all these drop downs here. And if we click here, we have privacy policy and terms and conditions. And if you click on any one of them, that is what it's going to look like. Okay. So quite simple. Let's go back to pages and navigation. And you can, again, click on any page you want to actually edit that page. Now, the other cool thing you could do is add a link. So let's suppose we want to add a link to my YouTube channel. Check out my channel. It's gonna be a web address. You can also do a file download. And then we're gonna say https www.youtube.com/IvanMana. We're gonna open a new tab, make it no follow, so search engine ignore it if that's what you like. And we're gonna click save. And now over here, if somebody clicks on that, they'll be taken to my YouTube channel, okay? So that's how this works. Pretty straightforward. If you don't want some pages to show up in your navigation bar here, quite simple. All you guys are gonna do is just click on settings here and hide from navigation. And now we still have the legal pages that we can update and we can link to them. We can maybe put them at the bottom of the page somewhere and we can link to them, but they won't be shown here at the top, okay? So that's how you use the pages and navigation option here. Now you can also change your website styles over here. You can click on text, buttons, animations, change anything you like here. Very, very easy to do. You guys could also change your template. Let's save first actually. So let's save that, save it as a draft before we publish. And we're gonna click here, we're gonna click choose a template. And you can choose from any template here. You can select your category here if you like. You can also rebuild it with AI again, which is exactly what we did. So you can do that if you like. Now keep in mind, if you do select a template, it will permanently delete all your current content. I suggest you do this at the very start before you actually edit anything, okay? So that's pretty important. So let's go back to Builder here and let's look at some of the other options. So we covered those 3 so far. So let's go into blog. Okay, so this is really, really cool. Because we said that we wanted to make a blog website, it already created some blog content for us as a template. So if you click on the blog page and then you click on edit post, you will be able to just kind of change things here. You can add an image, you can write your content here if you like. You can also add a new blog post, click on add new post, and boom, you can just edit things here. And Hostinger makes it easy for you. It tells you, write the content here, add the image here, and your blog header here that you can edit as well. You can click edit, and you can choose what you want to show, what you want to hide. Do you want to show the author name or hide it? Date published, hide it, reading time, hide it, okay? And the blog post here, the title as well. You can click on layout, background, so very, very simple to do. And if you guys click on the little pencil icon, you'll be able to change the name of the blog post, the post description, the URL, the post author, add a featured image here as well. And that's how that would work. Okay, so quite simple, quite intuitive. You'll have a bunch of different blogs here, and then I'll show you how to set it up so that your SEO, the Google SEO, will actually pick up your site and start showing it on Google. Now, what you could also do is click here and you could add a new category. So if you click on the little gear icon there, you can add a category, and that way you can sort your different blogs into different categories. So that's kind of cool as well. In case you start writing a lot of blogs, you want to organize it a little bit and make it easier for your people visiting your site to categorize your site content easier as well. All right. Now, the other cool thing is here, you can set up an online store. So if you're an e-commerce business, you're selling a bunch of products, up to 500 here with Hostinger, you can add a store, and automatically you're going to see this option that says online store. And this is what it's going to look like, guys. So really, really, really cool. I really love it. Looks very professional. If you click on any of it, it looks like this, which has the same kind of layout as, I want to say Amazon, but I also want to say some of these professional websites that have good products. this is what their layout looks like, at least in my experience. So you can click here, you can click on Manage Store after you add a store, or you can click over here, Online Store, and you'll be able to add your different products, add your services, add different promo codes, things like that. Really cool. So let's enter a store name. Let's say Yvonne's Goods. We'll say continue. We'll choose the country. Let's say Canada, Canadian dollar. We'll click on continue. And there you go. And then they're going to give you a store setup checklist, right? So the first thing you want to do is add your products. You want to add a payment method, review company information. So pretty straightforward. If you go to products, you can over here delete products, duplicate products, edit products. You can also click on add product over here. You can choose what you want to add. Let's say a physical product. You're going to add an image, title, all this stuff. Really, really simple, straightforward, guys. Very, very easy to do. You can, again, categorize. You can set up categories for your different products. You will see all your orders here in this tab. You can create appointments for your business, which is really cool as well. You click on enable appointments. Now they're saying this is still in beta, so you can expect some changes, but this is roughly what it's going to look like. So you're going to present a calendar to your audience, to the people visiting your site, and they'll be able to book an appointment or things like that. All right. You also have discount codes here that you'll be able to create. So special 10%, Black Friday discount, so on and so forth. And you can click on store settings to see all of these details where you can update your tax information, your invoices, your payment method. By the way, they added PayPal as a payment method, which is really, really cool. They didn't have that before. So now people have more options to pay. So really awesome stuff, guys. And then if you want to go back to edit your site, we're just going to click on edit website. And yeah, so we're back to our site, and now you should know how to go through all these different options here, right? All these different page settings here. So let's click on this option here again. So now we have some other features here. We have the AI tools, analytics, and languages, all of which are really, really, really cool. And I want to share these with you here. So let's go into AI tools. So first of all, we have the logo maker. So Hostinger can create a logo for you, which is amazing because Hostinger logo designs actually look really cool. Especially if you're just starting out, you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars for a professional design. You just want to see how your business will do. This is perfect. So brand name, let's say here, Yvonne Meta, slogan, the best for you, and brand industry, let's say affiliate. So we're going to say start creating, and then we can choose a style for the logo. So do we want it more like 3D? Do we want it an abstract shape, abstract icon, precise, right? So all of them look pretty cool. These are in beta. I like Lettermark, even though it's in beta. Now you can generate it. I have one free credit. You can buy more credits. It's pretty cheap. It's like 50 credits for just $5. So still much more affordable than paying hundreds of dollars for a professional logo maker. But you can generate this and you're going to get a bunch of ideas. And what you could also do is you would be able to also write and offer more details after you do that as to, hey, I'd like to add more letters. I'd like to add more words. I'd like to add this, so on and so forth. You can also click on create yourself and just kind of change some things around here. So this looks kind of cool as is, especially if you're a complete beginner and you just need something quick, right? Just something to put on your site. This would be perfect. You can change icon, something like that. And yeah, so that's for the logo builder. I love it. We're going to come back here. Let's close out of that. Now, some of the other tools you have are the AI writer. Now you can click here and you can choose something to write, or easier than that, let's say we want to add a blog, right? So let's see, we had this new blog post here that's under draft. So let's suppose we want to write about, I don't know, monkeys, right? So what you can do here is you can select the text you want to edit, click on AI assist and say, I would like monkeys and how they like to eat. And then you can generate text. There is a usage limit. I believe it's 50 times you can use per day. But once you exceed this limit, you can just go in and use ChatGPT or something like that. There are many AI tools available, okay? So we're going to click on generate text, and Hostinger will just write the text for us. I mean, holy, back in the day, you had to write your own content. You had to do your own research.
Back in my day, we didn't have AI.
You no longer have to do that. AI does everything for you. You can also double click, by the way, to edit. Let's remove that part. Monkeys are known for their voracious appetites. Yeah, so interesting content about monkeys. So what you can do is you can just add some spaces, add some enters, and boom, it's gonna look like that, look very professional. So that's the AI tool. You can do the same thing for a headline as well. So if we go here, let's come here. What you could do is you can just, for example, come in here, click AI Assist and generate text for your headline. And then you can go in here and then you can edit it and change the title. Sorry, the pencil icon, change the title out. You also want to make sure you guys save often, right? You never know what's going to happen. Save often, make sure your progress is saved. Then you have the AI tools, AI heat map. This is really cool as well. This will give you an idea of what you should focus on with your customers, with people visiting the site. It'll show you red being the most attention, blue being the least attention, what people focus on. So it's generating the heat map for this page, for our homepage right now. Give it a few more seconds, and then we'll be able to see where people focus more on. So over here, we see, hey, people focus on the image, right? So you know, if you're a beginner, if you're not sure how to build a good website, that, hey, you need to focus on a good image, high quality image that represents what you're writing about. Over here, the subscribe button, the call to action buttons, right? Over here, they don't focus as much. Let's close out of this heat map here. And then we can choose another page. Let's say, let me see if there's, let's say the store page, and then you can use AI tools to generate a heat map for this page. So point is, any page you want, you can go in and generate a heat map for that page. So it's really, really cool, guys. And we're just gonna get a few seconds here just to show you what it's gonna look like. And then we're gonna move on to the few other points we have here. And so here you see, obviously people are gonna be looking at the images. It's pretty straightforward because that's the only thing on the page, but I just wanted to show you what it would look like, that it's different on every page, okay? They're using AI heat map to give you an idea of what matters if you're just starting off your site. So that's it for the AI tools. Really cool, I think. The next thing you have here is analytics. So you can integrate your website with analytics tools such as Google Analytics, Hotjar, which is a heat map tool, Facebook Pixel, all that you can integrate, which is really, really cool. You can also add custom code. You can go into general settings and add your favicon, add a preview image for your site. So when somebody sees your site on Google, this is the image that's going to show up. You can add, so you can enable a cookie banner that's going to show, hey, this website uses cookies, things like that. You can add a www to the beginning of your site. You can do that as well. And again, favicon. Then you have integrations, like I mentioned, and then analytics. So we have to publish the website, and then you'll be able to see the data here after you go into SEO and set up your SEO. You'll be able to write your headline, your description, things like that. So let's publish this site just so we can access that feature. We're not gonna use this site anyway. So there's that. Now, domain is not active. We have to integrate it. So the site is now published. Don't worry about the domain yet. We will get into that so that you just have the actual domain, not the builder preview. But for now, let me quickly show you the analytics tools here. So here you'll see the analytics stats. And then if you go to SEO, you should be able to add all these things here. So let me see. So you can write the page description for your page, what it is about. You can go in here, add the meta description, SEO title for every different page that you have, right? Let me go back. It seems to be here. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. You want to add a brief description for the site, add some keywords, and it's gonna automatically create that headline for you and the title for you for Google. So a brief summary of your content. So this website helps people make money online with affiliate marketing. You want to try to put in as many keywords as you can so that Google can pick up on them, right? You're going to click on next. You have to choose up to 3 keywords. I think 3 exactly. If you don't see at least 3 keyword options, that's because your description wasn't big enough. So go back, add more to your description with more keywords. And then let's suppose these are the 3 keywords we want. We're going to click next step. And then this is what it's going to look like on search results on Google, for example. We're going to click on finish. And now we're going to see the analytics data, right? So now we're going to see how much traffic we've gotten from Google, for example, which is really cool. We can go into SEO and we could do these things here. So we are going to go into terms and conditions and add the description here and all that. So you're basically going to go through all these steps here, all these pages, and write your headline and your description for all of them. And then you're going to see what it's going to look like. You also have some options here you can do. You can verify your site on Google Search Console. You can list your business on a website, all of which are good options as well that you can do. Hostinger gives you suggestions to increase your SEO. So there's that. So we went into these options here. What else is there? Form submissions. if you have the contact form that you added from the element section, you'll be able to view the list and see how many people signed up here. And then you can also export this business to WordPress. So if you built a really nice website, but you want to go into WordPress instead, not use the Hostinger website builder, you'll be able to do that here by downloading the website files and then exporting them over to WordPress, okay? So that's really cool as well. So let's close out of this. That's about it for the analytics. Then we have the languages. Now, this is a really, really cool option as well. So let's go back into our pages and navigation. We're gonna select home here. And what you could do is you could actually offer different languages for different people, which is really, really awesome. So the starting language is English, right? And then you can select a flag here. So let's say English US, and it's going to show up right here, which is really, really awesome, guys. A really cool convenience feature for your audience. So let's suppose we want to add, let's say Spanish or Espanol. We're going to choose that. We're going to add language, and then you can choose a flag. So which type of Spanish, right? There's Spanish, there's Latin American Spanish, and there's differences in Latin America as well. So España, Spanish flag. And then what you can do is you can now choose one or the other. Now, the other cool thing you can do is you can actually edit things, right? So as you edit things for each language, it stays for just that language. So for example, here, instead of saying welcome, we're going to say bienvenido, which is, I believe, welcome in Spanish, welcome to Ivan Mana, and then we're gonna move this up a little bit. Now this is for Spanish, right? But if we go back to English, it still says welcome, all right? Back to Spanish, bienvenido. And it's the same thing for mobile, so you can adjust anything on desktop and as well as mobile by clicking right over here. Now, if you change the actual words, if you change the font, they will be changed on both mobile and desktop. However, the benefit of this mobile version here is that you can change the location on mobile to make it look nice, and that won't affect what it looks like on desktop, all right? So you can switch it to mobile, take a look, see what things look like, make sure the placement looks good, you know, the image size, that it looks better on mobile, and then that won't be affected on your desktop. Everything's gonna stay the same. So now I'm gonna show you how to update the website, how to publish it, and then I'm gonna show you how to set up email marketing as well, because you will be able to get that set up for free with your plan, which is really cool. So what we're gonna do, we can click save, and then let's suppose we're happy with the website, we're gonna click on update website. Now, the reason for why my website can't be published here is because I included the word Hostinger. So silly me, don't include any trademark terms, names in your website name. That's a good lesson for you. McDonald's, Hostinger, don't do that, or your domain won't be able to be published. So what I'm gonna do is I will change the domain name to something that doesn't include Hostinger in there. And the way we're gonna do that is clicking here. We're gonna click on back to my websites. And I do have a few websites here from previous videos. So what we wanna do here is I'm gonna select these three options. I'm gonna click change domain, and all email data related to the domain will be deleted, which is fine. And then we can choose a domain that I already have here, or we can get a new one. So let's say ivanmanabuildasite.com. Let's see if that's available, and that is. So we're gonna click on continue. And that's the domain that we're now gonna use instead. So we're gonna give it a second here. All right, so there, review the contact information. You might have to go in and check your email to confirm. So what I'm also gonna do is, let's click here, connect domain, and website is connected. So that's awesome, now it works. If you wouldn't be able to do that, then you just have to go in and verify your email. You might have to go to your spam as well, so make sure you do that. And now we should be able to see the site. So now if we, let's say, click on edit website, ivanmana-buildasite.com, that should now work. Here it is, and now we can click on update website. Now you see it's green, so now you see it's connected, everything is good. And let's view our site. Connection isn't private, it might take some time for it to be secure, but let's proceed anyway, just to show you what the site will actually look like. Here it is. So if yours isn't secure, give it some time and it will become secure. It should be within 24 hours, all right? So that's what the site looks like. One more thing I wanted to show you. I think we've covered pretty much everything else here. So let's go back to my websites, and let me show you how to set up the email, which would be really cool as well. So here's our site. You go into emails over here, and I've already set up an email for this domain. So what we want to do is select this domain and click on manage, and then we'll be able to choose our email plan. So let's suppose we want the free email plan just for you guys to get going, to see how things go. We're going to click on select. You're going to be able to enter the email that you want, the password, and then they'll give you the login where you actually have to go in to log into your email. So let's suppose we want to do Ivan at Ivan Meta Builder. Let's suppose this is going to be my password, recovery email. Let's say Ivan at ivanmeta.com. We're going to click on create new account. And that is it. And now we can access the webmail, right? So we can come in here and we can actually go in and see our emails. So let me put in the password, the email. Here you go. Here's the inside of your email. Really cool. Okay. So ensure emails by you are not marked as spam. So you can follow the steps here. Set up DKIM. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Some sort of verification process, basically. But that is it. Okay. So that is your email. You can click settings here, click on log out. And then if you ever want to log back into that spot, you click on emails, you select the domain, in this case, this one, ivanmetabuildasite.com, and you should be able to log into the portal. Let me quickly show you. Here you click on email accounts, click on the 3 dots and click on access webmail, and you will be able to log into your webmail with your password and your email that you set up, all right? And that is it. So here's our website once again. Click on edit website. And I hope you guys were able to see just how easy it is to use Hostinger, to use the website builder. Very, very simple. We click here. Still not secure, but it should be very soon. The SSL certificate should automatically be applied because that was included as part of our plan. All right. I hope you guys see just how powerful Hostinger website builder is. Super easy to use, but is very, very, very professional. If you guys enjoyed this content, I do invite you to check out my website at ivanmeta.com, where I have a lot of different free resources as well as training courses you can take to take your marketing to the next level, including these different paid ad networks that you can master, such as Google Ads Mastery, Google Ads Retargeting, Facebook Ads Mastery, Facebook Ads Retargeting, so on and so forth. That is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one.